Proverbs 16:27. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire. Ungodly people love to find faults in others, I believe to justify themselves. Then they like to spread it around to others. They're like sharks on a feeding frenzy that seem to be happy at the expense of another. Since the onslaught of 24-hour newscasting, this kind of reporting on the sins of others has become intriguing and increasing. A good man comes along and they go digging into his past to find some evil, knowing that all men have skeletons in the closet. To sensationalize the storyline, they resort to buying betrayals, extort witnesses, and downright lies. Think the word paparazzi and how they stalk the famous for a story or an inappropriate photo that they may publish the faults of others that they can gain a buck. It even happens in historical records as some behavior is recorded as deviant, and they have no idea of the context of the times. All they're seeking to do is to reduce the influence of somebody from the past. They take phrases of a speech and make it say something unintended by the speaker. They love to backbite, to tattle, to whisper, to slander, as they seek to expose the failures of others. 2 Peter 2:17 says, "These are wells without water, clouds that are carried with a tempest, to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever." Jude in verse 13 says, "Raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame, wandering stars to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever." Consider Solomon's warning in Proverbs 6, verses 12 to 19, lengthy but oh how needed. It says, "A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teaches with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things that the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination to him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among the brethren." Isaiah condemned those that seek to ruin reputations. In chapter 29, verse 20 and 21, the Bible reads, "For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth at the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught." Oh, how that sounds like our society today. You know, there's 2 lessons we need to learn from all of this. One, avoid sharing negative information about another. Oh, there are times, if you're in the courtroom, you must, but for the most part, we ought to be a people who seek to spread that which is good. If someone seeks to spread faults of another and bring it unto us, stop him. Proverbs 25:23 is very pointed. It says, "The north wind driveth away rain, so doth an angry countenance a backbiting tongue." That's the look of a mother, isn't it? Instead of looking for evil in others, oh, how we ought to look for the good in their life. I have found in education with young people that if they know that you see something good in their life, they're more likely to respond and seek to do what they ought to be doing. But if they think that all you think of them is evil, then that's exactly what they will give you. And so it's up to us to decide as to what we're going to look for in people's lives.